Previously on Chosen Ones, Brandy casts Dream on Shui in order to help him get in contact with Ibishu, but things quickly get out of hand when the god takes control of the bard's body and rushes off to the pond, making it clear he has no intentions of letting Shui get his memories back. As the party gathers around the ice to knock some sense into him, Shui has his own battle turning in his mind. He finds himself in a dreamscape that takes the form of Jack Rabbit's keep, looking like his usual rabbit self, but with a giant sea serpent ready to attack him. As they begin to exchange blows, the party deals with Ibishu in the real world, managing to make him lose consciousness despite his powerful attacks. Shui continues to fight the serpent, managing to get in a few hits but clearly struggling to get the upper hand. The voices of his friends pierce through the dream and take the shape of their own animal forms, and with their combined efforts, they significantly weaken the god, and Shui finally manages to get through to him. He learns about Ibishu's time in the moon with Winona and their shared fate to have to kill her or else remain trapped in the starry prison forever. After talking for a while, Ibishu agrees to give Shui his memories back only if he is able to prove to him that they won't return to the moon. He agrees, and awakens on the ice with the party around him and the now unsheathed Beast Blade, celebrating his return as the Shui they know and love.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. On we'll go.
Where we last left off, Shui just had that big epic anime fight with his counterpart.
The most anime.
Everyone hugged it out. Steven Universed it after we fought to the death. And for the sake of just doing a soft reset, we're gonna say you all went to bed after that?
I mean, we probably would. It was nighttime.
We were probably like, God, that was exhausting as fuck.
Aviath went and explained to Win the situation. Win lost years of his life.
What did Win say? Did he say a fuck? Did you say a fuck word?
No.
Damn.
He just told you had to share your cabin until they could get it fixed. And then you guys went back to bed. We can say it's the next day at that point.
Before anybody else wakes up, I want to have Brandy cast Sending to Aviath.
Hey, keep quiet. Come meet me outside. I want to go work out with you.
Sure thing. Quiet's my specialty.
I'll cast it again.
Don't put on your armor, please.
But I don't go anywhere without my armor.
Aviath, please.
Oh, very well then, just this once.
And then Brandy will quietly make his way outside.
Aviath just goes to meet with Brandy, already like kind of jogging in place as soon as he gets to Brandy, being like, "Hey there, Brandy.
Ready?
It's a little out of character for you to want to work out in the morning."
Nah, I mean, I figure after yesterday, it's probably a precursor to of things to come, so it's not a terrible idea to be keeping ourselves in tip-top shape, because I'm sure we're gonna have more things to be running into.
Precisely. And it's always good to stay in shape anyways, even if you're not adventuring. Good for your health.
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking about like a jog or something, nothing crazy. Unless, you have something in mind or some sort of routine you usually stick to.
Sounds good to me. I typically save the more intense exercises for later in the day.
That's fair.
Let's go then.
Let's go.
And then they do. They start exercising, jogging.
Aviath was already jogging in place as they were talking, but now he's continuing to jog.
I want to compete with you. Roll athletics. You're going to destroy me, but roll
You're
athletics.
gonna compete with Aviath.
Yeah.
He's not really competing.
It's a
But
6.
Aviath can't roll lower than that. 27.
So Vias just like jogging, like, yeah, let's go. And Brandy's like, fuck, just hold on, Vias. We're jogging, not sprinting. Hold on, just chill out. Fuck.
I like to imagine if Brandy was really trying, though. Like,
Yeah, literally.
You gotta push yourself a little. Exercise to your limits.
Yeah, no, I'm pushing.
stands behind Brandy and literally pushes him to run faster.
Vias will like slow down at that. Be like, oh, I guess yesterday was pretty tiring.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday. Yeah, that was it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it was yesterday. I'm just real out of it. That guy hit hard, probably.
Didn't we all?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, just keep at it. You're doing good. He like pats Brandy on the back so hard that like it might make him like fall over.
I'm gonna roll to see if I fucking collapse. Yeah, literally. Roll a deck save. 14. It's fine, probably.
Yeah. Right. Let's keep going.
And then they do for a while. And as they're like running, Brandy kind of like turns to Aviath as they're going along.
So, how are you doing lately, partner?
Why do you ask?
I'm just, I'm just figured I'd ask. We haven't really, I don't know. I feel like a lot of stuff has happened as of late. Like a lot of stuff has just sort of happened out of nowhere. I mean, I talked to Theo about all this stuff. I don't know if you and Shuey chat with each other about like everything going on. I know you're probably closer to him than you are Theo and I, but I'm just curious, like, how are you, how you doing, Aviath?
I haven't really been talking to Shuey. I mean, we just got off vacation. That was nice.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice to have an opportunity to relax before everything.
Before jumping right into it, yes.
Yeah.
I suppose, since you asked, I should be upfront. I received a message that was rather concerning.
Is that when you were acting weird in the cabin yesterday?
So you noticed.
It's kind of hard not to. You said you were reading your Bible, and yet it was, all the way over on the nightstand, and yeah.
I suppose that wasn't the best excuse. That's just my go-to.
It's fair.
It was a message from my old friend Rue, who I used to adventure with. I feel a little guilty. I forgot to meet up with her. I said I would meet up with her in 6 months, and it just kind of slipped my mind. Lost track of time, because of the whole time thing.
Yeah, because the whole universe got torn apart, and we ended up losing 3 months in our reality. Yeah, that time will slip you by that way. It ain't your fault.
Yeah, well, that wasn't necessarily the worst of it.
Mm-hmm.
Rue said we can't see each other again.
Oh, why is that?
She wasn't able to tell me. The only hints she could give me was that she was bound by a contract with King Larkspur. And that she's at the capital, and before I go to her, I should speak to my old mentor, Malik.
Ah, I see. That is, certainly concerning.
I told her that I would try to rescue her. I gave my spiel about how I promise her that everything will be alright, that I'll make it work, I'll find a way. And she believed me for some reason. Because of all the people I've ever met, she should know better than anyone that I don't always save everyone. It's just somewhat heartbreaking that she didn't call me out on it, which is weird to say, but back at Greenflower, there were countless citizens I couldn't save. Back when I had to fight the Abergrim, I couldn't stop all of his followers. Back when I had my conflict with Marfire, I wasn't able to rescue every person. I fail sometimes, and Rue was always the one to pick me back up. And failure never gets any easier. And I'm just scared. I don't know if this is something I can do.
I'll be honest, those words were exactly what I didn't want you to say right now.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I understand. Here, it's just, hearing someone that you look up to, I guess, in a certain way, saying that they're scared. it kind of sets in just how dire shit has gotten with everything we got going on. It seems like we got everything, the weight of the world on our shoulders. I guess I was hoping the great undead slayer was ready to go and face it all with his big old smile or whatever.
Well, that's what I'd like everyone to believe. So I don't like talking about this.
I appreciate that you can be honest with me. I feel the same way. I'm terrified, especially after yesterday. Everything that happened after watching Shuey just go absolutely haywire, and it feels like anything can happen, like anytime. Like we're moments away from another fight now that we're back in it. And we got so much we gotta do. So many people are relying on us.
Certainly. With how many gods are involved in all of this, this is certainly the biggest mission that I've ever had to pursue.
Yeah, I'm there with you, partner. Shit is, a lot right now.
Well, the mighty Aviath will pick himself back up eventually. Oh, yeah, I'm stumbling on my words.
You don't gotta pick yourself up, partner. I can give you a hand, just like I'm sure Shuey and Theo are more than willing to. We gotta keep each other in check. Watch each other's backs. It'll be alright.
Well, unlike my usual strategy of charging right in, I think this is on a scale where we should be a little careful. I have some preparations I'd like to make before charging right into the capital.
Yeah, that's probably shouldn't just jump headlong into that just yet. As much as we have like a dozen or so reasons to head there, I think it'd be best to give us a minute. Let us prepare everything we got beforehand.
I think I'll have a talk with Estel and told her what I hear, and maybe I can persuade her that King Larkspur's not the man he appears to be.
It's fair. If you go, let me know. I'd like to chat with her as well. It'd be a good idea just to knock it all out of the way. Potentially.
Sure thing.
Anyway. That was a good jog, yeah? That was a solid jog. How far did we get? We got like a fourth way around the compound or something? How far did we get?
Sure was a good jog. You did your best.
Yeah, sure did.
That's what counts.
I'm just waking up.
That was a good 100 feet. No.
I'm just waking up. I'm groggy. I probably could have gone longer, but I'm just.
Well, you're quite fierce in battle, so I don't doubt that.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks.
Of course.
Brandy's a stationary fighter.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, exactly. We should probably head back to the cabin.
Good idea.
Get ready for the day.
Side talk. Can you imagine if Aviath would have been like, yeah, I could do this, I'm gonna come save you, Rue, and she's like, oh, but you suck kinda. Remember all those times that you kinda sucked?
All those times that you sucked and you you almost died and fucked everything
Do you know how your biggest accomplishment was a lie? Like,
This is the sound of Aviath's conscience. I'm surprised we just tangentially have never made the "Are you my conscience?" joke for Shuey, Just severely surprised.
You're my conscience.
So did Shuey and Theo want to do anything during that?
Yes, Theo's gonna, I imagine they leave and it's a little bit. Would you say it's probably dark out because there's no sun, huh?
It's like a weird, gray. It's not super dark. It's like how it would be if it was overcast, except there's clearly no sun. So there's still some light.
With when Brandy and Aviath left, would you say it was still dark or?
Depends on how early they got up.
Yeah, I'd say Brandy got up pretty early. Because, the no sleeping thing.
So basically what I'm trying to say is Theo would probably wake up in the dark and feel kind of like the bed is empty of his brandy, and that would make him freak out a little bit because it's dark and Brandy's not there. So he'd probably wake up and freak out a little bit, kind of like pat around on the bed and be like, huh, but Brandy, and hyperventilate a little tiny bit, just until the darkness, like his eyes get used to it, and he realizes that he's fine. He's not in the lab anymore. It's just that Brandy's not there for some reason. He'll get up after a little bit of freaking out. He might try to get ready shakily, be like, "No, it's fine. It's fine. He's probably fine." Just muttering to himself.
Just to mention, Shui did go to sleep with the pearl under his pillow.
Oh yeah, the pearl.
Sorry, I was yawning. Wow.
I swear something will happen with that eventually. It's just sometimes you set things up that take 3 years.
Yeah, I just wanted to. He's like done that pretty much every time he's gone to sleep, even if I don't like always mention it. So after his exchange with Ibishu, and a lot of like emotions and etc. were kind of like thrown around, Shui, especially after like waking up and you finding that his body was kind of beat the fuck up, he was probably in a pretty deep slumber. But hearing Theo kind of pacing around as he's like getting dressed and kind of muttering to himself, I think Shui will start to stir. He rolls over and he's starting to stir, so he's like,
Theo fumbles a little. "Oh, Shui, did I wake you? I'm sorry."
He rolls over like one too far and he like starts to fall off the bed.
Oh, he's on the top, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Is he gonna fall out of the bed? Oh my goodness. Theo's gonna scramble over and it's like, Shui, how are you feeling? Don't fall now. And he's like kind of standing sort of under where Shui might fall if he rolls over further, with his arms out pretty much just in case.
He's like, huh? He does kind of roll over a bit too far because he was already right on the edge and he falls out of bed. I would say Shui would literally land on his feet because he's that dexterous. But if Theo wants to try to catch him, I think that'd be interesting.
He's gonna end up as he's trying to right himself, like smacking Theo in the face with his feet as he's like trying to.
Let's both roll. That'll be fun. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I would say Dex for Shui, strength for Theo.
Ooh, I got 20.
You got a 20.
Strong boy.
31.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, I kind of like the visual of like Theo reaching out to grab him, but Shui righting himself and landing on his feet, so now they're just like awkwardly hugging.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I was about to say that as well.
That's so funny. Like,
I would not call it awkward.
Theo had like perfect reaction timing.
Yeah.
I love that. Good.
Hug.
Yeah, so she was like, huh? What, Theo?
Oh.
What are you doing here?
Are you okay then? Oh. He wipes at his eyes.
Why am I standing up?
You just fell out of bed, Shui.
Oh. Huh. He looks at the bunk bed. Why are you hugging me then?
I was trying to catch you, but, and then he breaks the hug and wipes at his face.
Wait, why are you crying?
Oh, I'm not crying.
He just looks at you. And he's looking around the cabin now. Is it because Brandy and Yaya aren't here?
Maybe. What did you ask me again?
Sorry. Never mind. It's not important.
Okay.
He says as he's kind of brushing it off.
I was just startled, was all. It's nothing, really.
They're probably together, then. Yaya likes to get up in the morning and work out, so maybe Brandy joined him, since Brandy doesn't sleep anymore.
Oh, yeah. I guess so. And if something was really important, he would have sent me a message, and he, kind of points to his head, and he's like, it's probably okay.
Theo, it was probably... Okay, I don't want to bring up any bad memories, but are you still remembering being in Arthur's lab, then?
Theo's face kind of scrunches up. almost to crying, but like nothing comes up. It's just he's trying not to cry, and he's like, remember it. I mean, it's only like not much more than like a week ago. That was my whole life, and I guess sometimes I'm disoriented when I wake up and it's dark and I don't remember that I'm safe.
Oh, Theo. She kind of like closes in and gives him a hug. I don't know exactly how you feel, but I also have a fear of being left alone.
Yeah. He will kind of pet at Shui's back.
But you know what I learned?
Yeah?
Even when you guys aren't really here with me, just having the memory of you guys means that I'm never alone.
Very, good sentiment.
Hard to apply in practice.
For normal people, it's a little more than...
It might take my brain a little while to train myself to look on the bright side immediately when I freak out.
Well, is there anything that you and Brandy have that will let you feel his presence, even when he's not there? Like something special.
Well,
like for me, I have the Beast Blade.
Theo, with his other hand, he'll go to the ring on his finger and kind of like twirl it around his finger a little bit, just nervously, and be like, I guess I do have this.
Now, when you touch it, can't you feel Brandy's essence? Just a little bit?
This is so funny because Theo's spark just literally does this.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, it does make me feel secure, but in a different way, I think. It's just different. I don't know. It's just hard to explain what your brain does when, you feel hopeless day in and day out, and then just for everything to be better again, and just to remember that it's all okay again. Or well, and it's not even all okay, but I feel safer with you guys. As 3 months is a long time.
He gives Theo a comforting smile. As long as you're making progress, right? It's gonna take time for you to be like how you used to be, since you said that was the life you lived for the past 3 months. But just taking it step by step is enough.
Right.
Do you want to go find Brandy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shui's trying to anime protagonist his way out of this, and Theo's like, I'm sorry, it's not working.
I'm sorry, I'm traumatized.
Just feel better, Theo.
Yeah, Theo immediately scrambles his like, yeah, seeing Brandy would probably make me feel better. But maybe I should try getting more coping mechanisms than Brandy.
Coping mechanisms.
I don't know what those are.
He's like, I don't remember if I had any.
He's like, he doesn't have those.
I just break down. I just forget.
All right, he literally.
I just forget everything.
Not by choice, I would say. I would just, his memories are stolen.
His brain blocks out literally any trauma that he has. That's literally what Abishu's been doing.
Yeah, so he's just like, coping mechanisms. I was gonna say maybe Master Arthur knows some, but then I was like, that's probably like a bad idea. I probably don't want to say that.
If he has any, they're probably not good.
Drink.
He drinks.
Drink until you forget.
Maybe I should take up meditation.
Oh, I know exactly how to help you then.
Oh?
Yeah, the sages, back in Moonfoam, meditation was always a really big part of their routine. At the end of my training days with Master Dashi, I would meditate, and it would help me remember everything. A little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just tack that part on. A little bit.
If it helped, I mean, that would be nice. If there's like a better way or a right way to do meditation, I would not be opposed. if you could show me sometime. I would like to see Brandy right now, though.
We can work on coping mechanisms later. Let's go see Brandy.
Yeah, we can try meditation later. Let's go find Brandy and Yaya now.
Right.
Brandy and Aviath, on your way back, you pass by the stage again, and on the stage you see Arthur, it looks like talking to Libris and Zyri, and he's chatting with them for a little bit, and it's kind of hard to make out what they're talking about and what they're doing, because you're just kind of passing by, you're not super paying attention as you're heading back. But the conversation seems to end with Libris and Zyri literally vanishing off the stage, and Arthur just kind of standing there, staring at where they were, before he sighs, and he looks like he's trying to start making the circle on the stage.
Good morning, Arthur.
God damn it.
He jumps. What?
What was that?
Huh? What?
Conversation you had.
Oh, he's like shouting at you. You're kind of far away.
Come here.
What? No, you come here.
Let's jog over there. More jogging. Come on, Brandy.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay, here we go.
Now there's stairs.
Oh, fuck.
We go to Arthur.
He's like on his hands and knees. He's cleared off the stage pretty much at this point, and there hasn't been any snow since you first appeared again. So he's made the circle a couple times and erased it, and he looks like he's tracing over some old markings again. He's like, what? What did you want?
Just wanted to say hi. What are you doing there, Arthur?
I'm going to go to my lab, since you pointed out someone should be watching it.
And that conversation with, Libris and Zyri, what was that?
Libris wanted to go to the hot springs. I guess she heard that we went and she thought it would be fun to go with Zyri. And he's like busy making the circle.
Is that right?
It seems like he's muttering under his breath. Like,
What's he muttering under his breath?
you can roll to, she's muttering so you can try and hear him.
I'd love to.
Perception.
Aviath will also roll perception.
God damn you, Brandy. No, 9.
21.
Brandy doesn't hear him, but Aviath, you can kind of hear him being like, you could have invited me, but that's fine. They can go off and have their own little...
You just got back, motherfucker.
I know.
He didn't even have a good time when he went.
Yeah, he didn't even have a fucking good time. He hated it. What a bitch.
Oh, did you enjoy the hot springs?
What? He like looks up, very clearly annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
What? It was fine. Sure, it's good.
It sounded like you wanted to go again.
No, I didn't. That would be stupid. He's like, he's trying to make the circle still. He's messed up a couple times and he's like, oh shoot. And he like erases it.
You know you can just, like, go, right?
Well, they didn't invite me, so they want to go by themselves.
You could just happen to be there, though, if you wanted to.
That's like, no. They're probably going on a date or something, so I'll leave them alone.
Is this that jealousy thing of yours
What?
boiling up again?
I'm not jealous. He like points the chalk at you.
Brandy's smirking.
Aviath puts his hand on Arthur's shoulder and he's like, I'm sorry they didn't invite you. That must have been a bit heartbreaking. It's never fun to be
He
excluded.
like shoves your hand off.
Aviath looks confused like,
Stop.
what?
Yeah, Arthur.
It's just annoying. They're treating this little this. I know we just went on a vacation, but like this, it's not the time. We're doing things. Estelle won't talk to me. Merlin won't talk to me. Zyri and Libris can just go off and do whatever they want, and it's fine.
No, it's hard when people don't want to include you in things. I know, Arthur. You can hang out with us if you'd like.
But no, I'm fine. I have to watch the lab in case someone breaks in or whatever.
I can hang out in the lab with you if you want some company.
No, thank you.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Fucking absolute liar. He so wants somebody to fucking come and hang out with him. Jesus Christ. I fucking hate you, Brandy. That's 5. Nope.
No, he doesn't seem like he wants you to come.
He's like, okay, well, invitation's always open if you want to hang out with us.
Of course.
And I don't suppose you happen to know where Merlin and her friend went, do you?
Nope. I don't even know, honestly, if they're still in the compound. Merlin can teleport wherever she wants to, so...
Do you think she's at the hot spring, maybe?
We just came back from the hot spring. I don't know why she would immediately go back, especially when we brought her little friend.
I don't know. The hot spring was nice, I guess.
I don't know.
You alright? Arthur, how you doing?
It's stressful, is all.
Yeah, that's fair. We were just talking about that.
Like I said, Estelle has refused to talk to me since we've come back. I have tried several times, and I think she's still mad about the whole everyone was dead thing.
I mean, tried to clear that up for you.
Sure.
It's just a matter of us not knowing exactly how much we are allowed to say about, like, the whole, everything collapsing and whatnot.
Well, she is definitely aware that the universe might end soon. She has some knowledge of the time travel that I do, although I don't know the extent. I don't know if she knows about timelines specifically, but she does know that I'm not from this time.
Well, that could make things a bit easier to explain.
So, like, buzzwords to avoid when talking to somebody who doesn't know about all this would be like what would you say we should not talk about to keep the universe from suddenly falling apart?
Timelines, probably. Obviously you don't want to mention certain names. That would hurt people.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the things I just haven't told you, if they would be that worrisome.
Gotcha.
So can we describe the events that happened?
You mean with your other timelines? I wouldn't be mentioning timelines, Aviath.
Oh. I'll take that as a no.
We can be vague.
How did your stuff go yesterday, by the way?
What stuff?
With Chewie, the dream sequence thing?
Ah, that.
He gestures over in the direction of the cabins, where the big old hole in the wall is.
Yes, which one woke up?
Why
The
are
worst
you-
case scenario, we summoned a god by accident.
No, hold on. Stop.
What do you mean, which one?
Can you answer my question first?
No. What do you mean, which one? We were under the assumption that there was only one.
Well, there is.
Arthur,
They're the same.
what does...
So I'm assuming Chewie. He's like looking at you.
Oh my god. What does that mean? What does that mean?
They are the same. I just meant.
So, it's either Shui or it's Ibishu, right?
Yes.
There's no one else.
No one else, no.
Insight check.
You can go.
I don't fucking trust you. Randy, please roll something above a fucking 10. Yay, a 16.
He appears to be telling the truth.
Alright. Well, yeah, Ibishu woke up and tried to fuck shit up real bad. We kicked his ass, and suddenly Shui's fine. And as far as we can tell, he might be able to draw the Beast Blade now.
Good. Glad it went well.
I don't know if well is the right word. We almost got murdered.
Well, things would be complicated if it wasn't Chewie who won that, so.
I don't doubt it, because his little friend there was not very keen on,
Talking things out.
yeah, very keen on just murdering us.
Most gods aren't used to the talking things out part of life, so.
Yeah, so I've noticed.
They're young still. They get better.
Sure hope so.
Anyway, bye.
Yeah, anyway, well, good talk. Anyway,
He seems to have finished making the circle during your conversation.
again, if you need to hang out, want to chill, want to grab a drink or what have you.
Maybe later. But yeah, if you would talk to Estel,
Yep.
that would be great. She is sort of heading the program, or has been heading the program while I haven't been here. I would like to be caught up on everything that she's done.
That's fair. We will let you know how that goes when we get the chance.
Great.
Take it easy, Arthur. Try not to stress yourself out too much.
Do my best. And he vanishes.
We should probably head back. Get ready for the day and all that, and then, yeah, talk to Estelle like this.
Sounds good.
Now you can make it back to the cabin.
Wow. We make it back to the cabin.
Right as Theo and Shui are about to open the door, Avaya just stupidly slams the door open and he says, "Good morning, Theo and Shui."
Theo jumps.
Oh, look, there's Elia.
Yeah, and Brandy's right behind. Oh.
No, I just think I pulled something. I'm fine. No,
Brandy?
I'm good. Yeah, hey.
Theo scurries up to him and goes to hug him immediately.
Oh, hey, partner. Good morning.
Good morning. He's gonna just, during hug, activate a spark.
It's fair.
You're tethered.
Good morning. How'd y'all sleep?
Just fine. Where did you guys go?
I just went for a morning jog, that's all.
Yeah, that probably explains, he kind of like pats him a little bit.
Yeah, we really, worked hard out there today, right, Abias? Right,
Yes, we
Abias?
jogged quite the distance.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Really pushing yourself.
really pushing ourselves, yeah.
Well, I'm proud. He does another little pat on Brandy's shoulder.
So, y'all wanna go grab breakfast and then we can talk about plans and all that?
Well, Shuey and I gotta have our morning jog as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, you guys.
And me and Theo.
Right, of course. Yeah, you two can go do that.
And then me and Win? No, sorry.
I have to jog with everybody at the compound.
Avith has 10 morning jogs.
And then me with Arthur, he just like grabs Arthur out somehow.
How did you get in my lap? It's time for our morning jog, Arthur.
Avaya Spark lets him fly through timelines.
But yeah, what Vite actually says is, we'll meet up with you for breakfast. Come on, Shuey, let's get going.
Okay. See you, Brandy. See you, Thea.
See you later, partners.
Have a good jog.
Shui's leaving without his beast blade, by the way. He's even getting the bed.
He learns to draw it and then immediately fucking forgets it exists. Fucked up.
He's letting Ibishu sleep.
That's not how that works, but okay.
That's sure not how that works, but it's adorable.
I know,
Yeah.
it's just Shui. It's just Shui.
In Shuey's mind.
He's like, I'll leave you behind. Meanwhile, Ibishu in his brain is like, yo. Like,
But no, he can summon the sword to his side whenever he wants, so it's fine.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah,
That sounds new.
it's not new.
I think he's done it before.
Yeah.
Really?
I think he did it with Miffy.
Oh, I don't remember that at all. Probably because it was 6 months ago.
He's always been able to do it.
It's an elven sword thing.
Yeah, when Essence stole it the first time, it like automatically went back to him after she let it go.
I didn't know he could do that. That's cool. I have some of my sword too. So.
Yours is broken. Yours broken.
Shut up!
You need some gorilla glue.
I do. I'm waiting.
You need the other half of your sword to gorilla glue it onto.
Hold on, actually, before my morning jog, I gotta put on my armor. Just give me 10 minutes.
And everyone's like, we're sick of this bit! Fucking stop that!
And then after that bit, after he puts on his armor, then he goes to jog.
The season 4 is just a downgrade to us saying all of our old catchphrases over and over again.
It's because the only Chosen Ones content we've been consuming lately has been the old one.
Yeah.
Exactly. Brandy will also get ready for the day.
Theo was already pretty much ready. He'll wait for Brandy to be getting ready and everything, and just kind of fidget with his ring a little bit, and he's like, Chewy's emotional intelligence is certainly, very accurate.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, she's a pretty empathetic kid. I could see that.
Yeah. He's doing very well. You could tell that I, was freaking out a little bit.
Oh?
Yeah. I woke up and you weren't there, and,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just, I talked about it with Shuey. He's gonna teach me to meditate and stuff so that maybe, I don't freak out immediately.
Well, that's good at least. Yeah, I'm real sorry, darling. First of all, I didn't even expect to be out that long, but the bath runs a lot more than I expected. And also, we got caught up with some other folks for a sec. But,
Well, as long as your jog was, good.
I think I pulled a muscle in my leg, but otherwise I think I'm okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm probably fine. I could probably fix that up myself.
Theo pats him with, it's like genuinely sympathetic, but also like his face being like kind of playful, I guess. It's like, oh, my poor baby.
But with that, you'll see that Brandy kind of like puts his hand up to his like calf. See his hand glow up for a sec. So he'll use a lay on hands. He'll just use 1 hit point just to show that he can do it now.
Ooh.
Look, he's a paladin now, everybody.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
done
he
it.
was gonna point it out.
Wow.
He's like, ooh, when did you learn that? What is that? That looks like...
It's a bit of healing. When we got back, I mean, I took that oath in the church with Aviath. I don't know, I've been slowly working on it, trying to get more in tune with the whole paladin ideal and mindset. And now I got at least a little bit of healing, I think. Not much. There's not a lot I could do. But I got something, at least.
Well, I'm impressed. You never fail to amaze me.
Don't be too impressed by it. The best it can do is like heal a cut or a scrape or something. It ain't nothing special.
Sounds about like what I can do.
You do a lot more than that. Come on now.
Oh, he kind of like does like a oh, stop it with his hand, you know.
Hi guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. Wow, episode 9 was so crazy, right? At least episode 10 let us relax a little bit. Hey, so if you've been watching for a while and haven't already done this, you should go back and like our episode 1 and leave a comment on it. It helps us keep coming up in the algorithm for new folks. And a big thank you to our high tier patrons, Clayton, Spectre324, Spirit, Big Red Dog, Keelan, Bubby, Zab, and Mr. Bakudan. I know I told you to comment on episode 1 if you didn't, but you should make sure to like this episode and leave a comment on it too. We'll see you soon, full of sparks. And I really hope you're prepared for what's coming. I hope I am too.
One, 2, 3, clap. Hell yeah. I didn't hear anyone else's clap. Great job.
That's fine.
That
probably
means we
fine.
were all super in sync.
It just means we
Perfectly
were
in sync.
completely
Either that
insane.
or I like lost time for a second, which shouldn't be worrying.
It's fine. It's fine.
I literally thought I was losing my mind the other day because I had food in my room and I remember being like, I should go put that in the fridge. And then I looked over and it was fucking gone. And I was like, I literally lost time. I do not remember getting up and putting it away. I was like looking, I was like, did I like get up and like set it somewhere in my room? Because I did not remember leaving my room at all. I was like, I'm fucking losing it.
Sometimes you just like teleport or whatever.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
At some point I got up and I put it in the fridge and I have no memory of it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
That sounds like the start of a JoJo episode.
My stand makes you forget that you put things in the refrigerator.
fridge specifically.
That's where you found out you accidentally put your friend in the fridge. Oh, fuck. And that's how they make it scary.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. I'm glad that's in the recording.
Yeah. I want that to be my spark next campaign.
The ability to... We won't even have fridges yet.
The
It's
ability
not-
to forget to put things in things.
Oh my god. You just fucking gaslight everyone. It's the gaslighting spark.